started as a bhajan group in 1975. It is formed in one brother's family, famous house, okay, in Bogota, okay, in Goma. In 1976, okay, the center moved to Central Tamil School. The group were very small, and what happened was that, it was basically bhajan sets, bit of seva they were doing, okay. In 1984, due to complaints to the education department about the center being in the Tamil, somebody complained, okay, and what happened was that we moved from the Tamil school to Raja Ravi Street number. The center was established in 1982. Actually, we had our first AGM, okay. Brother Tangaraja was the chairman in the time, okay. And in 1989, with 7 students, okay. And in 1998, the center Balugas classes shifted to UKRC Hall, okay. We shifted to, because we had problems in Raji Street and in 2000, the center shifted to the Raji Business Center, was kindly given to us by Brother Nansa, okay. And after 21, the center shifted to a location here, okay.
So, as a summary based on what Uncle Shantan has shared, so it all started in 1975 in Sami Teva's house, and then in 1976 we moved to SJKT Sentul, and then in 1983 we moved to Rajarajeshwari Temple Hall, and in fact the first EHV classes were conducted there as well, and then in 1998 we moved to UKRC Hall, and then in 2000 we moved into Jalatik Business Park, and then in 2021 we finally moved into a personal location which is called as Satyawangsa Business Suite. Yeah, so that is all. There were various milestones which includes in 1982, a well-known Bengali singer from Calcutta, Brother Mukherjee and Nal player Pallak Mukherjee were brought over by the center. They conducted bhajan workshops at the center. From 2000 until 2003, the center Bhavika student won all the top prizes at Bhagavad Gita and Ramayana competition organized by the Malaysian Hindu Sangam. In 2010, the center organized a medical camp at Taman Sri Intan. 96 volunteers including 3 doctors served over 250 packs. In 2012, a family trip was organized to the Selangor Nature Park. The same year, the center and Sai Ananda volunteers served banana leaf lunch for almost 5,000 people in conjunction with Rajarajeshwari Temple Kumbhabhishekam. People may think that seva should be done physically, for instance, center cleaning, teaching and helping those in need. But do you know that helping devotee to connect with the divine presence through Namasmarana is also considered as a seva? Namasmarana is the only key to get closer with the Lord, especially in this Kali Yuga. Namasmarana is not only done through singing, chanting the Lord's name, but spreading the knowledge about the Lord's Leela is also considered as an act of Namasmarana. Hence, 4 of us here, my friends and I, have put hands together to form a musical or bhajana group, similarly like little Satya did, where he formed Pandari Bhajan group to help people to sing, chant and learn about the Lord's story. Also, to eliminate spreading diseases in his village and the neighboring villages as well. Thus, we followed his footsteps and formed a Pandari Bhajan group to perform a seva entitled Sai Nadagana Seva to help people to know more about the Lord, specifically Lord Panduranga's origin, through our self-made and drafted stories and bhajan medley in the format of Harikatha. Swami has said God has million names. Pick whichever name of his that appeals to you and also select any form of his and recite the name of the chosen form of the God every day without any cap. The result is that the form of the God would be beside you, before you, behind you all day long.
We think that Purana scriptures may be practical in the yesteryear, but that practicality is more prominent in this era and more so in the coming years.
Krita Yuga, which was the very first yuga, in order to seek the blessing of the Supreme Lord, he or she need to do penance that might take many years in a lonely place. In Treta Yuga, which is the second yuga, in order to attain divine blessings of the Lord, yajnas should be done. In Dwapara Yuga, temple worship normalized in order to attain grace and blessings of the Supreme Lord. However, in Kali Yuga, it is said that by just saying out the Lord's Nama through Namasmarana itself, he or she would attain moksha or liberation. Swami has also mentioned that seva saves. If you realize that if you switch the position of the letter E and A in the word seva, you would get the word save. In fact, it is not coincidence coincidence where Seva and Save are anagrams of each other. Hence, I realized that the Sainadagana Seva that we have rendered would eventually guide us and navigate us from any difficulties with pure patience. We must also remember that any seva should be done with a pure intention, and throughout the seva, all our thoughts should be on the Lord Himself. Moreover, we chose Lord Panduranga as our theme because the word Pandari in our group name truly signifies Him. Pandari refers to the place where Lord Panduranga is worshipped. I do realize that Lord Panduranga is not well known among the devotees. Finally, once again, I would like to say that Namasmarana is the only weapon in this Kali Yuga to bring back the mankind back on their track. Thank you and Jai Sai Ram.